Okay, why did Jesus have to die for us? Because if Jesus didn't die for us, then that would mean that we would have to die for ourselves and everyone for themselves. Why? Because in the Bible it says the wages of sin is death, meaning that because sin is what separates us from God, literally is what sin is the desire to separate yourself from God. Because sin separates us from God, who is the source of life, we're basically separating ourselves from the source of life and joining the source of death, which is hell. A complete separation of God. So yeah, not only does sin cause your physical death, but also a spiritual death, right? Because you're separating yourself from the source of life, which means that you're accepting death. But the good news is that even though the wages of sin is death, the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ, because he himself came down and took upon the punishment, right? That's why when he was on the cross, he said, my God, why have you forsaken me? Because he felt all of it. Like, he felt the whole entire wrath of God upon himself. He took it upon himself so that we don't have to go through that. And all that he asks of us is that we trust in him, right? That we put our faith in him. When we trust in God and his promises, this brings us closer into a relationship with him, which takes us apart, or it takes us further from sin. So it's literally bringing us from sin to life, from death to God. And yeah, so when he rose up from the dead 3 days on the third day, he shows that he is God and that he holds the power over life and death. So when he tells us that whoever believes in me shall have eternal life, he says it and he means it, because he's God. He's the truth, the way, and the life, telling us the truth, right? You ever ask yourself, why did Jesus have to die for us? It's because he's the only one who could die for us. God himself had to die for us, because even though we betray God every day and sin against him, he still loves us enough to die for us. So yeah, God bless.